So today I want to do a little speculation, I guess, on whenever DLC 4 for Black Ops 4 Zombies is going to be coming out. And there's actually a lot of hints that we could collect to try to figure out a date, and I think I'm pretty confident in the date I'm going to be sharing with you guys in a little bit. But before we do that, I do need to kind of explain all the different ideas and just the method I've been using. In fact, I've been using pretty much the exact same method for predicting, I think, both DLC 2 and 3, I believe. Maybe not 2, but at least Alpha Omega. I use it to predict the release date of that map, and I don't think I exactly got it right, but that wasn't because of the method, because if I was using my method properly, then I probably would have guessed the right date. But the thing is that I just didn't expect them to be so far or so much time in between DLC releases, because if you guys didn't know, the time in between DLC 1 and DLC 2 was like 102 days, and the time between DLC 2 and DLC 3 was like 111 days, and it was just crazy, honestly, because in any other Call of Duty before this, the DLC or the time in between the DLC Zombies maps, it was normally like 73 days, and now it jumped up to 100 and some days. It was just a bit crazy, but regardless, that's not the case with DLC 4, because the thing is with DLC 4, they just simply can't make it 100 days after DLC 3. If they did that, it would come out after Modern Warfare comes out, and that's just something that is not going to happen, at least I hope not. So with all that said, I actually want to start off just telling you guys how exactly I'm going to predict the exact date. So first thing is by looking at how DLCs have been released in the past, or at least DLC 4s have been released in the past, because at first you would say that, well, this game came out a month earlier, so all the DLCs are going to come out a month earlier. Well, that has not really been the case for anything except DLC 1. The rest of them have come out around the same time they normally do, so I think it's safe to assume that that's going to be the same case with this one. So if we first look back at Black Ops 3, just because that was the last Treyarch game, DLC 4 for Revelations came out on September 6th. And if you want to look at the Treyarch game before that, we actually have Origins, which came out on August 27th. So we could figure that this is going to be coming out between the end of August and the start of September. Then after that, if we keep the knowledge that we have, that we know that Black Ops 4 for the entire time it's came out, all updates, all map updates, all major updates, all events, anything like that have all came out on Tuesdays. So I think it's safe to assume that it's going to be on a Tuesday, rather at the end of August or the start of September, because that is just what we've experienced in the past. But then we can also factor in how they have been releasing zombie maps, at least 2 out of the 3 so far, because with DLC 1 and DLC 3, we actually had those come out alongside a brand new operation. Now, there is a chance that it won't come out during the new operation also, because that's what happened with DLC 2, so we have to keep that in mind. But at the same time, I'll explain why I don't think that's the case. But regardless, if we look at the current operation we're in, we're currently just about to get to the halfway point of Operation Apocalypse Z. In fact, tomorrow is going to be the second half of it, and that's when we're going to probably get a new gauntlet that I'm probably going to stream and all that good stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, that'll be tomorrow. But regardless, tomorrow's going to be the start of the second half. And if we look at how long the first half lasted, that lasted 27 days. So I think it's safe to assume that this one is also going to last 27 days also. So if we actually just add that all up, like 27 days from tomorrow, that'll leave us on September 2nd, of course, meaning the day after that will actually be the day the new operation starts, presumably the same time the new zombie map comes out. And what this actually puts us on is exactly on September 3rd. And September 3rd actually works really, really well with everything that we have said so far, because we do know from the past ones, we do know that it's rather coming out in late August or early September. On top of that, we know it's also a Tuesday, which September 3rd is a Tuesday, and also this is where a brand new operation is probably going to start on September 3rd. Now, again, like I said, there's a possibility it won't come out like during the first day of the operation. It may come out later, which again, I said it is a possibility, but it's not too likely because the Tuesdays after that are pretty much going to be during the beta for Modern Warfare. And if that's the case, I don't think that they're actually going to have the zombie map come out alongside the beta, so they would have to wait 2 more weeks after that. So it would take us all the way till September 24th in order to get it after the beta. And I just think that'd be too late at that point because September 24th is almost exactly a month before Modern Warfare comes out, and I just don't see that coming. None of them have really got that close to the release of a game. A DLC 4 has never been that close to the release of a Call of Duty game or the next Call of Duty game. So I think the most likely scenario is most definitely going to be September 3rd because it fits all the criteria we have. And I'm going to predict it. I'm not going to go, kind of do what I did last time and give a bunch of different dates. One of them will be right. And no, I'm not doing that because I am so confident that DLC 4 for Black Ops 4 Zombies is going to be coming out on September 3rd. This is where we're going to see the end of the Aether storyline and the start of a potential reboot to the Aether storyline. So let's get excited, I guess, because it's really the next thing on our schedule, because for Call of Duty at least we have really the rest of August that we're just probably going to get a gauntlet and nothing else. So after this week, we got 3 weeks of doing nothing until DLC 4 comes out, or supposedly DLC 4 comes out. Of course, it seems pretty likely at this point, but that's something to at least look forward to. We're about 4 weeks away from that. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are excited. I kind of wish they had the beta during late August, because imagine how much better it would have been if we had the beta for Modern Warfare to keep us busy during the end of August, and then right after that ends, we had DLC 4. I wish that's what they did, but they didn't. It seems like we're going to get DLC 4, and then it's going to kind of be interfered to kind of with the beta, which most definitely I'm going to be playing all of these things. So anyways, I love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions down in the comments. You guys agree with me, disagree with me? If you do disagree with me, tell me which date you guys think it's going to be coming out on. Just tell me your reasonings for that also. But that's about it for me. If you guys did enjoy the video, go ahead, do all the normal YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, bell, share, and all that great stuff. But I'm going to go, and I'll catch you next stream, video, or whatever it may be. But laters, guys.